The query, what should my next move be if I pull back and she doesn't reach out to me? The response, navigating the silence, your next strategic move. To know your next move, you must first identify why you pulled back and what kind of silence you are currently facing. Based on the traffic light framework, her lack of reaching out usually places you in one of these psychological states. First, there is the soft red light. This is a minor drop in effort. If you pulled back because things felt too routine, or she seemed too secure, and she hasn't reached out yet, she may simply be getting comfortable. She is waiting to see if your attention is still guaranteed. Second, there is the hard red light. This is a clear emotional withdrawal. If you pulled back because there was tension or coldness, and she hasn't reached out, she is actively seeking space. She is testing whether you can handle her distance without losing your cool. Third, there is the blackout phase. This involves a major conflict or breakup. If the relationship has reached a breaking point, her lack of contact is a sign of a complete emotional disconnection. Your step-by-step strategic recovery plan. If you've pulled back and she has not yet made a move to reach out, follow these steps to maintain your emotional power and attraction. Step 1, hold your ground and refuse to chase. Do not initiate contact immediately. If you pull back and then immediately reach out again because you feel anxious, you negate the entire purpose of the pullback. You must allow the silence to exist so she can feel the contrast. Step 2, shift your focus entirely to yourself. Instead of monitoring her or waiting by the phone, focus on your own hobbies, your work, and your personal growth. This communicates independence and self-respect. Step 3, wait for a test or genuine effort. She will eventually send a signal. It might be a test, such as a low-investment message like "hey" or a meme, or it might be genuine effort, such as vulnerability, like saying, "I miss talking to you." Step 4, respond with calm dignity. When she finally reaches out, do not overreact. If it is a small test, keep your response calm and brief. If it is genuine effort, respond warmly, but do not immediately return to full intensity. Let the connection rebuild gradually. The biggest mistake, the chasing reflex. The absolute biggest mistake people make when pulling back and receiving no response is chasing. When you pull back, your instinct, driven by fear of losing her, is to reach out even harder if she doesn't respond. You might send long messages, ask what's wrong, or try to force a conversation. This signals low emotional stability. It tells her that you are trying to control the way she feels, which actually reduces attraction and makes her feel pressured rather than curious. Personal wisdom for masterful seduction. As an expert in dark psychology and subconscious programming, I want you to understand that silence is not empty. It is a powerful tool for mind control. My best personal advice, use your silence to create a vacuum. Just as air rushes into a vacuum, her interest will rush into the space you leave behind. If you do not provide the attention, she is forced to seek it. A simple rule to remember, silence equals value. The less you chase or beg for contact, the higher your perceived value becomes in her mind. The key truth, you cannot force someone to miss you. You can only create the conditions that make it impossible not to. The golden rule, never sacrifice your dignity just to end a moment of silence. It is better to let a conversation die naturally than to force one that isn't ready. The simple formula, distance plus self-focus, equals reattraction.